Welcome to Melbourne.
Thank you.
Welcome to the A-Leagues in Melbourne City. Got to ask, what did you know about the A-Leagues when the offer came in? Did you know anything at all about where you were headed?
I didn't know too much, but I have a friend, Valon Berisha. He was playing over here, so I know him quite well, and he was also with the national team. And I remember him always talking really good about, especially Melbourne, because he played here, I think, most of his career here, and he enjoyed it really much. And he was talking really good things about it. And even when I came here, he reached out and told me good things about it. And also, of course, if I needed something, he would help me out.
How did the move come about? Obviously, you're out here on loan. What was the process involved in getting out here?
Agent Fahid, he was also even playing here before as a player, and he was there at the club because he just brought over two youngsters from Australia. And yeah, we just had a talk, and he let me know everything, and he said that it could be a nice opportunity for you if it's something I would do. And thinking about it a little bit, also talking of course with my family, I found it actually like a nice project for myself, and also it would be a new experience also, you know. And in life I like to challenge myself and go to other places, and I think this opportunity is good for me. And also to be honest, to come to Melbourne City is also a club that's been champions, and I want to be one player to continue to build them and to also win the champion this year, the league this year also.
You can play in a few positions. Where are we likely to see you playing for Melbourne City?
I think as a midfielder, like number 8, going box to box, I like that a lot. Also defending, but also going forward and being creative with the ball. And that's a position that I played the most. But I also played a lot on the left wing when I was younger. But midfield is probably my best position. Yeah.
Alan, it's Shane Hope from Australian Associated Press.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Tell us about your knowledge of the A-League and the standard of the A-League.
About the league, I don't know as much because I didn't watch it for too much. But as I said, having good words with Besat about the league, and him telling me good stuff, especially about Melbourne. And even though he played for the rivals, he was talking good about the league, and he did obviously really well. So of course he would talk really good about the league.
So Besat's helped one of Victory's rivals and Western United's rivals sign a player. It's quite a funny situation.
No, he didn't. In the process, he wasn't involved. But when I decided to come here, then he reached out. But from knowing just from before, you know, being in the national team, he talked really good about it, and I remember that. And then when he reached out now, I knew he was gonna tell me good things about it anyways. But yeah, before in the process for coming here, he was not involved. It was more my decision. I don't like to reach out to too many people. I like to make my own decisions. I'm a kind of guy, if I make a decision, I'm happy with that, and I will go for it.
Have you spoken to the boss much, the manager?
Yeah. I've been talking also to the coach, and I talked to everybody mostly in the club, and everybody reached out, and even Scott Jamieson, he reached out directly and said he was happy of course me coming here and helping the team, and it gave me a really good feeling directly, you know. And I'm happy about that actually, because in the end, if you get like a really good vibe directly from the club wanting you to come here, it's an easier decision.
NCA News One, lovely to meet you. Welcome
to
Melbourne.
You too.
How are you feeling in terms of your preparation this pre-season? Obviously, you're coming in quite late into pre-season at Melbourne City, but are you ready to go in a few weeks' time for that season opener?
No, physically I feel good. We started pre-season in beginning of July or end of June even. So I've been training all the time. So I'm obviously in a good shape. But of course I will profit now with the team, train with them for a month, and then I'll be ready for the championship for sure.
Of course, got to ask, first impressions of being here in Melbourne. You've been here only a few days, but what are some of them?
No, it's, to be honest, so far I like it really, really much, but I think I will like it even more when I will see more of the city for sure.
And of course, the first game as well, opportunity to play in a rematch against the champions in a sort of a grand final rematch to start the season. Sort of, does that come to mind at all, that there's an opportunity, a big game to kick off?
Yeah, it's always like every game is a big game, but like for me, important is to win every game. It don't matter who we're playing, but of course when you play against a proper rival, and also they played each other in a big game last season, of course I want to win, and I want to win every game. But if you start off well in the first game, it might just continue that way.
Doing
some of the research for this interview, came up a few articles. You've got a relationship with another new CFG group signing, an Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with Erling?
No, I have a good relationship with him. He's not so he's from a city in Norway, not so far from my city, where I used to play also in the first league, and I knew him. And he went to Salzburg, where I also went when I was young. From Norway to Salzburg was also my first move. It was for him the same. And around that time, I was doing some rehab actually in Austria, and he wanted me to stay with him. So we got a really good connection for that time, and we've been friends since. And yeah, he's a great player. Obviously, he's showing that in Man City already, scoring goals, and yeah, that's what he does. But he's a really good guy also actually outside the pitch.
And looking at your resume, it's certainly impressive. Stints in Norway, Salzburg, Serie A, Liga. You feeling pressure to show the A-League men? Obviously it doesn't have it's not the same level as some of the leagues you've been at. You feel any pressure to really come in and maybe dominate early?
I don't feel pressure that way, but I like pressure because I'm used to having pressure anyways. Every game we played, and even when I played in bigger stages with the Europa League and also qualifiers for Champions League and all that, I'm used to having pressure all the time, you know. And football it's just about today and tomorrow. It's not about what you've done before. So I came here, I want to start like all over, and this is a new chapter, and I want to show myself also, of course, for my teammates first, and then of course for the league. But in the end, the most important for me is the team to win, because if the team wins, you will win personally also. So that's always been my mindset since I was young, like winning, you know. Winning is the most important, and everything what comes with it will come with it.
Slightly different topic. In terms of you playing so extensively throughout Europe and having that experience behind you, can you use that to help your younger teammates here and their development?
That's what I want to do, because even when I was younger, I loved when older players came to me with their knowledge and helped me to come up. And of course, I will give them as much as I can on the pitch, and of course off the pitch also, because the youngsters, they are the new generation of the football. And I'm 29, I'm still young, but as much as I can give, I will give for sure, because I remember like having conversations, like big conversation with older players was always a good effect on me. So I think if I can help, I'm very open to that.
You mentioned having to talk to your family about this move. Have they come out with you, or are you going to be able to?
No, I'll be alone for a while, and then we'll see. We'll see. Probably my mom and dad would like to come for sure, and then we'll see. But my brother, he's also he's a football player, so he also don't have so much time. And yeah, I have a sister also, and she's married, but now at the moment she's pregnant, so she will not fly. So probably only my mom and dad. But yeah, that's good.
Where does your brother play?
He plays in Sweden, in Hammarby. He just moved there now, but he's also been abroad. He's a good striker. He's a good striker, and he's also started really well off there in Sweden. So he's happy over there. It's a nice city. Stockholm also he's enjoying, so it's good.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, just one little thing as well. I know that TV and more the general football, who may not be A-League fans, who love European football, just want to throw this one out there. So when you were at Salzburg as well, you played with some teammates that have gone on to play the top leagues. So
Yeah.
Who was your all-time favourite teammate in all the teams you've played with? Who's been your favourite player to play with so far in your career?
Whoa, to be honest, like maybe the one I learned the most from and the way he played was probably Jonathan Soriano. He came from Barcelona to Red Bull Salzburg, and you could just see that level of what Barcelona had given him through his years and the upbringing in Barcelona and everything. And he was a striker and I was a midfielder, so we had that connection all the time. And to be honest, I learned a lot from him playing wise, and also off the pitch he was a really good guy. But maybe like the best player I played with is probably Sadio, because you could see that potential was crazy even when he was young. And even the first year he didn't start off really well, but the second year he just went to another level, and he's probably the player that's reached the highest level for me, because I didn't play with Erling, for example. I didn't see that potential live, you know. But Sadio was he was something else for sure.
Just following up on that, you talk about the connection between you as a midfielder and the strikers in front of you. Melbourne City have Jamie McLaren on the books. He's won the Golden Boot in this league 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
How do you go about creating chemistry with him quickly and creating that psychic connection you need?
No, that's important for me, and I think for a striker as well, because he's going to get the balls from the players around him. And of course I want to learn as fast as possible the way he likes to move and the way he likes to get the ball, and I will try to of course assist him as well as I can, because that's also my job. Like, of course I will be happy to score goals also as well, for sure, but I think the most important is the team to win and help the strikers get the golden boot again and do a great season.
In 4 weeks' time, the season starts October 7th. It's the first time you get to play in front of the Melbourne City fans. How are you feeling about that? Are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in front of the fans, because you play for them, you play for the fans, you play for the club, and of course we play to win. But when we win, we will make them happy, and I look forward to that. It's going to be a nice experience, and just to get started. To be honest, like I'm looking forward to get started, to get to know the guys, also the players, to get to know the relationships and everything. Of course, with the coach and the way we want to play. But yeah, playing in front of the fans is what I like to do. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
And what should the City fans expect to see from you? What kind of what will you give them?
I will give them for sure my winning mentality. Maybe I have all I want to do is to win, and I will give them that for sure. I will give them 100% effort, and of course I will try to do good games, of course, good performances. But in the end, it's like I said, the main objective is the team to win, and if I can help with that, that's what I want to do.